What's up, guys? Long time no see. Last month has been kind of hairy for me, so I haven't been able to get too much in the way of videos up. Right now I'm just driving out to the range. I got a new crossbow to test out, and of course I got the Duria. I'm gonna blast some 22s out just for kicks, and I might go for a walk and try to get some ducks. We'll see how that goes. Since I forgot the mags, I'll do 2 shots and we'll go do something else with the crossbow. God, that burns my ass. I left them in the other bag when I was switching everything. That sucks. That really sucks. So I did 2 by hand. We'll see what we get. Look at that. Can you tell that sight's off in the same spot? Same. Have some fun blasting 22s. I was going to dial that sight in and then go to the crossbow. I guess I won't be doing this one today. It's okay, I'll probably be back on Friday. So much for shooting the 22. So I picked up this Whitetail Hunter STR for less than half price. So I thought, hey, you can't beat that, and I'll give it a try. We'll get her all lubed up and try it out. They get pretty good reviews, 375 feet per second. Hey, it's my first time ever getting ready to go deer hunting with a bow. But hopefully everything works out okay. It looks good. Let's hope it works just as good as it looks. I think it's not a bad looking bow, and from all the reviews and all that kind of stuff that I've watched and read and all that kind of stuff, I'll really have decent expectations of it. So I know it's not the best, but why start with the best in case I don't like it, or in case I'm not into bow hunting whatsoever and I can just go up north and get the rifles out. So let's give her a shot. Well, I'm guessing this one's 10, that one's 20, so I'll do a couple here, make sure that I'm not too far off, because going and chase those back there in the woods is no fun. So we'll I've never even used this part of the range before. Yeah, we'll give her a shot. What's the worst that can happen? We lose a couple arrows. Already got a whole box at the house already. Oh, first shot at 10 yards. First shot right in the Boilermaker. We're good. Do a couple more shots on that, and then we'll move out a little further. So this is 30 yards. Almost the exact same. I hit there and there on the 20. And both of these I pulled myself. That was my fault. But height-wise, I'm on the money. So that's pretty good. And it does, the bow does its job if I do mine, which clearly I'm only doing 50% of the time. And I can't use broadheads here, so I'll bring my own target that I can use broadheads on. They're the same weight as these tips anyways, but yeah, we're finding out how well these fly and at what distance. So I'll maybe I'll turn this around and well, or it doesn't matter, I'll do a couple more shots here to make sure I'm dialed in. Once again, if I do my job, it does its. The bow does its job, no problem. Me, I pulled that left, and then I took my second shot to correct for that, and bang on. We'll do 2 more shots and see if my batting average is the same. Where's that? So I stacked the arrows a little tight and pulled that off, so it doesn't look too bad. I might be able to just glue it, I don't know. Arrow, because I stacked and took the flight right off the one, so they were too close together. But I'm on the money now at 10, 20, and 30, no problem. So I stepped out as far as I could without getting out of range bounds, and maybe about 40-ish, and it's on the money. So we'll call it today good, because I'm down to 1 arrow. Forgot to bring the rest. After 20 shots or so, I can say this is pretty good. Like, the accuracy is bang on. As long as I do my job, it's right on the money. Scope setup pretty simple. Everybody complains about that scope, but hey, I'm not sure what they want, but to me it's more than adequate. I can see it's clear, and as you'll notice, I have it way up front though, because the eye relief is a little long on it. I'd actually like a little more length of pull on it as well, but hey, what can you do? And normally I'd be wearing a heavy jacket and stuff out. Like today is abnormally warm. I think, what is it, the 22nd of October? And the season's been going already for 3 weeks, but I haven't had time to get out. And between that and medical stuff, it's just kicking my butt. So, but as far as the Barrett goes, you can see, look at this. It's already starting to fray on the caulking rope. So I don't know, I might have to invest in something stronger. I got some really strong paracord that might last a bit longer than that. I don't know why that's fraying so badly. That's after 20 shots. You can see it pretty clearly. At least I hope you can. But it's chewed up pretty good. And that would be the right hand side that I'm pulling on. So I don't know. I ended up having to make a new caulking rope. Comes with some lube to get her all set up and ready to go. Worked great. I lubed her before I started, did the 10 shots, and everything's still adequately slippery, so I'm not going to complain. So I don't know, maybe I'll go for a walk and see if I can find any ducks. But all in all, the accuracy, I would say, as long as I do my job, it's 100%. When you got me firing it, it's about 70%. But like I said, I'm not going to complain, other than the fraying on that handle already, and I don't know why it's doing that. So I don't know, maybe it needs a slightly longer caulking rope. It caulks no problem, like I pull it back and it's pretty simple, so it's not like gonna kill you. A kid could probably pull it back easy enough. That's it, she's ready for the hunt. I'll give you a shot from here. This is 10, 20, and 30, and then that opens up and you can hang one in the right, and it's got a setup on the left as well. So from here, I'm assuming I measured off about this post. So I stepped back to here on the 30, which is about 10 yards, and it's slightly low. It's much different than the gun. I wouldn't have to compensate at all for 10 yards, but when it comes to this, it's a noticeable drop of about 2 inches, the difference from here to there. Not even, maybe about 1.5 inches or so, but it's a noticeable drop. Definitely go to the next notch at 40 yards on the scope. But yeah, I'm really impressed with it. Works pretty good. Like, it worked flawlessly, and I'm hoping it holds up out in the sticks when it comes time for that big buck. And my tag is only good for a buck. I was kind of hoping one would wander in here and make life easy for me. Didn't happen. So we'll clean up, and maybe I'll grab the shotgun and go for a walk for some ducks or something. Oddly enough, I can't carry the crossbow in the truck with it open. It has to be in a bag. Makes no sense to me. I can sit there with my shotgun, and my shotgun, as long as it's unloaded, it's legal. I can drive around the truck like that. But for whatever reason, this one has to be in a bag. Man, you know, common sense is not a thing that our government has any sense of at all. They're definitely not there for the benefit of you and I, that's for sure. So that's what I'm looking at for bush. It looks a little more open now that it's getting late in the season, so I might be able to see through a little better. This is where I plan on deer hunting. I'm not gonna go walking or hiking today. I've been all through this side. So last week we were out scouting, and I'm out again this morning. And I found a deer leg that Ryan saw last week, just from a little guy. The rest of him is over here. Here's his other remainder of his hoof or leg. The remainder of them is in here. You can see that. I don't know where his head went. Probably drug it off into the bush back there, but this used to be a nice clean path through here. We're gonna have to cut her back if we can. When we found this, it was fresh, like the meat was still wet. I don't see the head anywhere. Probably drug it off, gnawed on it. I'm just out scouting this morning. So this big chain link fence, just back there, I saw a big buck jump right over it like it was nothing. It's not quite as tall over there, but they're definitely in here. Coyotes too, as you can see. That's what got that. I've called coyotes in here several times and I can't get anything. So I don't know, just thought I'd show you that. So apparently this battery only has 27% too, so I'm running out of batteries for the day. But I was gonna go maybe do a hike for some grouse, but I need to go get some sleep because I gotta work tonight. So hope you enjoyed that. That's the Barnett STR 375 feet per second, and I think it'll do a good job. As long as I can actually find a buck, then I'm good to go. So until next time.